This week in the NFL marks one of the biggest weeks on the offseason calendar. And you might be saying to yourself, like, we already went through the draft, the combine's over. What else is left? It's a schedule reveal that will come out this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, obviously, as you can see, we already know home and away opponents. We know exactly who we're playing. We just don't know when we're playing them. And obviously, one of the things that you hear is like, well, why does that even really matter all that much? Because when you look at people who is on your schedule, like the 49ers playing at Green Bay, I think it's a much different game for the San Francisco 49ers if they're playing in Green Bay in December in the snow versus playing at the very beginning of the year. And of course, fans are trying to set up travel. We're trying to figure out if we have international games, anything like that. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into the schedule release. And so we'll figure all of that out this Wednesday. But with that being said, there's of course a lot of speculation. Who's going to be the week one? We did a whole video on Jerry Jones reportedly wanting the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football in front of the whole world to see to open the season. And, the reaction to that was like, that's a bold move, Cotton, because that hasn't really worked out, at least in the Dallas Cowboys' favor, the last 3 times they faced off. So again, the point being is there's a lot of speculation, but did we get a little bit of is this a George Kittle Easter egg? I know George likes to play around a little bit, but he posted this onto his Instagram story earlier this morning. But as you can see, it's George Kittle, having a smile with Aaron Rodgers, and he tags him, as you can see right down here, tags him, and then says, "See you soon." But obviously, he puts the Jets logo on the hand warmer right here. And you might be you're trying to put yourself into George Kittle's brain, a fascinating brain. What would motivate George Kittle to wake up in the morning on the week that the schedule is released and no, like they have this information inside the buildings. The social teams right now are feverishly putting together their basically it's the social media Super Bowl week because they're going to be putting out this creative content to release the schedule. So they have it internally. So I know George knows the schedule. I know he knows it. So when George wakes up this morning and he's like, you know what? I'm going to post to Instagram me staring at Aaron Rodgers. Let me make sure to add the Jets logo, though, onto the hand warmer and say, I'll see you soon, and tagging them. What could that mean? Is this an indication, potentially? Is this an Easter egg that the San Francisco 49ers will be facing off against the New York Giants at home to open the season? Because as we know, the Jets are a home opponent. Could we get a prime time Niners, Jets, Saleh, Shanahan? This would be like Aaron Rodgers' redo of his first game with the Jets, because obviously he got hurt what felt like 5 minutes into his debut with the Jets last season. So it would be kind of like a redo situation of that. Could this be it? I mean, if you think about it, if that were to be a prime time game, you got the two of the biggest media markets, New York, San Francisco, Bay Area. You've got Brock Purdy, Aaron Rodgers. That would be a good matchup. That would. Breece Hall on one side. You got Garrett Wilson. I mean, Sauce Gardner. You got some good talent over there. I mean, even former 49ers over there. I know Solly Thomas is a defensive tackle. If I'm not mistaken, Javon Kinlaw signed with the Jets. So it'd be like a homecoming for Kinlaw, the former first round draft pick that the San Francisco 49ers subsequently traded DeForest Buckner for. Um, there's a lot of storylines there. So is it George? George. Come on, George. You can tell us. Just let us know. We won't say anything. We won't say anything, George. Is this week one? Huh? Let us know. DM me, George. Is this week one? It kind of feels like it. But also, I could totally see George just throwing it out there just to mess with us, just to make people like me stand in front of a microphone and be like, "Is this week one?" I love George. I could see George uh, having multiple different angles on this. So that's why I love it. But hey, Jets, Niners, week one, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. That's got to be prime time. Got to be prime time. Week one, Aaron Rodgers. You know, week one, Aaron Rodgers is prime time. So, what do you know, George? What do you know? I don't know. You think I think I'm looking too much into this? You think I've ingested too much social media that now everything has a hidden meaning, or is he's just genuinely, he just woke up, was like, oh, Aaron. I don't know. Maybe they're going to a golf tournament. Maybe he'll see him at a wrestling match soon. Maybe, yeah. I don't, wait. Lake Tahoe. They do the pro am at Lake Tahoe, right? Is that coming up? Summer's coming up. I know Aaron Rodgers is always. Is Kittle going to be there? Kittle golfer. So you can see it could be a whole lot of nothing, or it could be something. That's the beauty of Easter eggs, in a sense, is sometimes there's hidden meaning and connection to something. Sometimes it means something that we weren't even anticipating at all. But regardless of that, is this who we are going to play week one? Who do you think we are going to play week one? Who do you want to play week one? And are you hyped about the schedule release that again comes out this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? Of course, we'll be doing reactions to the schedule, instant record predictions. Those always stick and they're always accurate, super effective, super on point. You know the vibes. So which one is it? Week one or just George being George? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.